I'm Celeste. I live just on the outside of London. My passion is drama. I love acting, and it's what I want to do with life. I have 5 pets. I have 3 dogs and 2 cats. Cats' names are Beastie, Chloe, and then the dogs Poppy, Holly, and Jasper. I love animals very much. They're very, very cute and a big part of my life. Family is important to me. Friends are important to me. Honesty, loyalty, and trust as well. It's part of me. So,
Wow, that is very interesting. Very,
yeah.
very interesting. So, what is your ultimate goal that you want to take with acting? Because, like, I know you mentioned on that. That really like interests me, you know? That's like the first time I've heard that, honestly.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I want to be an actress. I want to be on TV, on the screen, on stage, in the West End. I want to be everywhere. I want everyone to know who I am and to see me in shows and go, "Oh my God, she's amazing!" And just to be on all the screens.
So, what is your
Which would be really
favorite
fun.
TV show slash movie?
My favorite TV show. I love Hannibal because it was so well written and the way they filmed everything was amazing. Every single detail was important to the story. It was a really great show. You had to be paying attention all the time to understand what was happening. So that's definitely one of my favorites because they did a really good job at creating a captive show that people were like always interested in and always watching. And then film, probably Legend. Tom Hardy is one of my favorite actors, and I like actions. So the Cray brothers, the Cray twins of London, gave that
Hmm,
action.
that is amazing. That is truly amazing, honestly. What is your favorite? Who are your favorite actresses?
My favorite actresses,
Hmm.
Angelina Jolie. I think she's awesome. She's great. She's great. Um, who else? I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. I kind of love the stories more, and I focus on the stories of the shows more than the actors, I suppose.
That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So, what are some words of wisdom that you live by every day?
Treat people how you want to be treated. Always treat people with kindness, even if they've done you wrong in the past. Those are the main ones, I'd say.
Hmm. So, are you also thinking about becoming a model? Because I noticed your Instagram has some very nice model-like type pictures, and it just brought to my attention.
It has been suggested in the past, but I know and I've heard that the modelling industry can be really toxic and unhealthy, and I'm not sure if that's something I would want to be a part of. Maybe if I was to create my own magazine and show the diversity of females and males and what real bodies look like and what real people look like, because I think models are like amazing and beautiful, but it's very filtered through a lens and through like an idealism of what women should look like and what men should look like. And I think if I was going to do modeling, I'd want to change that and change the way people view
Hmm.
that.
So, do you believe in feminism?
Oh yes.
So, what is your thoughts on that?
On feminism,
Yes.
um, well, the basis is equality, right? Equality
Mhm.
between the sexes. And I know some people are like, oh, feminists are so like extreme. I mean, you get extremists in all walks of life, and in every path that you choose, there will be extremists and everything who take it a bit too far. But the basis is equality, and if you believe in equality for men and women because we are equal, then you're a feminist. Doesn't really get more basic than that.
Awesome. That is awesome. That is very, 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 very awesome. So, what is your message that you want to empower more when it comes to women equality and women doing more, doing what men can do? What is your message that you want to put out?
Never let anyone tell you can't do something because you're a woman. I've had in the past some friends jokingly say, "Oh, you're a woman, you should be doing this," and it's like that's not actually funny. And I think it's don't listen to those comments, you know. That's just people being ignorant and rude, and you need to not listen to them. You need to believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, you're not gonna get anywhere. You have to have that initial belief, and that helps if you've got supportive friends and family, which I know not everyone has. So maybe if you don't have a supportive family, try and surround yourself with supportive friends so you can feel empowered in yourself. Yeah.
Hmm. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So what is a positive message you would like to give others around the world?
Message. Always be kind. Never be nasty to someone because of something you've heard about them in the past. Don't have prejudgmental filters that you see people through. Um, Even if that person, maybe someone has been nasty to you in the past, try and understand why and maybe sympathize or empathize with them. Not necessarily forget, forgive. Forgiving is something that's useful for yourself as well. It's not good to hold on to hatred and to anger. So forgive, but don't forget. Try and understand why, and maybe help them if they need your help. Because I think when people are nasty to people, there's never like it's never like, oh, I'm really happy, I'm going to be nasty to you. There's always something more going on. So even if someone's been nasty to you in the past, try and see that and still be kind to them.
Hmm. Like that. Really, really like that. That actually is one thing that we should all teach other people in the world because it feels like everyone it seems like nowadays it's about status.
Yeah.
Status is really making people want to become more entitled to the point to where they feel like you're less than them because of what they have.
Mm,
And I always tell people status means nothing. That could all go away the next day. You could lose it all. You know what I'm saying? Because we're
yeah.
dealing with other people here. You know, people look at followers and stuff like that. These are run by other people's websites. They're not ours. So if Instagram decides to say, let's get rid of your page,
Oh,
it's
it's
over.
gone.
It's over for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like what you just said is really important because people need to understand that being kind to each other is important because you could lose anything that you have in life, even your
I mean,
life.
it's not always, yeah, it's not always easy. I said that like it's a walk in the park. It's not always easy to be nice to people who have done you wrong in the past, but
Exactly.
that's, yeah, something that you could work on as yourself as a person
Exactly.
if
And
you
also,
find
like you said, talk to that person. Why were you this way? Why did you become this way to me? What actions? What did I do? What can I do to fix it? What was my issue, you know? And so that's like
that.
really important what you said. So that's truly beautiful, you know, that you think that way, and we need more people to think that way in life. And that's just it really just helps a lot. So what struggles have you faced in life yourself?
Struggles. Oh, I've had family struggles with my own family, um, mental health and issues around that with my other family members. Lost people very close to me that I love, um, and thought that I was going to lose my mum at one point because she was diagnosed with cancer when I was 6 years old. So that was definitely a struggle.
Oh,
Um, yeah, you suddenly have to grow up when you get given that information. You don't get to be a child anymore. You have to start doing all these things that you would maybe start doing when you're a teenager, and that would have been a struggle for me, having to grow up really fast and learn how to deal with that and learn how to cope and accept that that is my journey. That's part of my journey. It's not someone else's journey. It's my own personal walk that I've got to do, and it will maybe get easier, maybe get harder, but you've got to push through that and always understand that everything happens for a reason to build you as a person.
yes, 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 yes. Very beautiful. So speaking on the mental health, was there a moment in your life that you really were in a dark place?
Yes, I suppose you could say so. I didn't really realize that it was a dark place because I didn't want to accept the fact that there could be something wrong with me. I think that's a thing that other people have as well. You don't want to accept that you might need help. You don't want to realize that you need support from other people. And I think that's where I was. I didn't want to let myself have to have help. I wanted to be independent and strong and not let anyone see that actually I was quite upset and in that point of time weak and vulnerable. And I think that's probably my darkest place, letting other people help me and see that actually at that specific moment in time I wasn't as strong as I was letting on to be.
Mm, very, 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 very interesting. Love that. I really do love that. So, are you happy with your life now? And what changes did you make to be where you are now?
Yes. I am currently very happy, actually. I made changes in my home life. As I said before, not judging people of how they've behaved to you in the past. I've applied that to my life more. And trying to understand why people behave the way they do, and to not be mean to them, and to find my own peace and my own center of that, and how to do that, how to actually apply that to my life, how to not get angry when someone says something that annoys me, and how to not snap at someone when really it's just because I'm impatient. And so I think that's some of the changes I've done.
Awesome, awesome. So where do you see yourself in a few years? We'll say probably like 5. We'll start with 5.
In the theatre, in the West End, on stage, possibly maybe even in a film, on TV. That's where I see myself.
So speaking of films, back on films, what kind of films do you like?
Oh, I love action. I love Marvel and DC. I I love fantasy, superhero, but not cliche. I don't really like romance that much. Every now and then a romance is good, but it's too always the same storyline. It's too much of like, oh, the girl's like upset and alone, and then suddenly she finds a tall, dark, handsome man, and then they fall in love and it's happily ever end. So I need something with a little more boom in it. So Legend is awesome. Venom's so cool. Oh my god. That's such a good film. If you haven't seen Venom, I highly suggest to go and watch it.
Where is it at? Where is it located? On Netflix? Can I watch it on Netflix, Hulu?
I don't actually know. I saw it in the cinema, but probably. And if not, buy it. It's so worth it. So
Oh
so
wait,
worth
that new Venom movie that just came out actually. They talked about it. Yeah, I just heard about it
it.
actually. Yeah, I could watch it then. I know exactly where to find
Definitely.
it. So the last question is, what would you like to tell people? Anything else you would like to tell people in the world about you that you would like them to know?
I don't know. Okay, what can I tell people? That even though I may seem very confident and like I have absolutely zero flaws on my social media and maybe how I'm portraying myself when I meet new people, that actually I'm not always perfect. And as much as I have just said, be kind and everything, I do also get angry at people, and it's normal. And I'm not saying it's easy to be kind and caring to everyone, but it's something that you've got to work on. And that when you see someone else, don't just assume that their life is perfect, because there's probably stuff that they struggle with as well, and that they would tell you not to do or to do. So just ask, maybe. Just ask if there's anything. I know I had someone say to me, "Oh, I was really scared of you. You seemed so intimidating." And it's like, just speak to me. I'm not I'm not gonna do anything. So yeah,
Awesome, awesome. Well, I really thank you, Amber, for really talking to me today. It was really incredible. You really seem like a very energetic, very optimistic, big go-getter. I know you're gonna achieve your dreams. I really
thank
do
you.
hope to see you in the theaters. And trust,
Oh, you will. You will.
we're
100%.
gonna have more. We're going to have more interviews like this, where we will be back, seeing each other on a Zoom call. A couple of years later, hey Amber, so how's everything going? So I really do appreciate you, and I thank you, and I'm glad that I can share your story with the world. Thank you, Amber. I
Thank
appreciate it.
you.
You're very welcome. Have a blessed one. Thank you.
You too. Bye. Thank
Bye
you.
bye.